Hello, my delicious co-creators, part 3 for this delicious series with Mantak Chia that I have the pleasure and the delicious honor to interview today.
Thank you. Female ejaculation.
Yeah, he's right into it. I love it because Mantak is just so resourceful. He goes right into it. Yeah, this is about female ejaculation. What is it? A lot of the porn industry has made it something big, but this is actually something very special. It's like this yoni crying, and this is. How do you view the female ejaculation?
In the Tao, we call the healing modality of the woman, and they go back to about 4,700 years old. That time they started to write that we call by the sex manual from the Yellow Emperor. Okay, and the book is still passing down until now. Okay, and the book talking about a female ejaculation. And they're not very clear about the inside, but we call 3 water. Okay, mean a woman are capable of ejaculation like men. Actually, the woman ejaculation, the fluid come out is more than the sperm, and the female can capable at least arousal, orgasm, and ejaculation. And at least 3
Many times, yeah.
At least 3 times. It can be 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Okay? Definitely, if you're too much, your body cannot build enough fluid, and you get drained, and you get so dry. And that's why drinking water, for lady drinking more water, is creating more fluid, because lady have to be fluid. Now, when I start teaching in the West, and one thing we know.
How many years was that? Because you've been teaching for a long time.
5 years now. So they have a research. Number one, a man only can have sex. We call a bumping technique. They bump very quick, 50 times. And ejaculation. Now in that contact, in the Tao said no. If 50 times the lady is still know anything yet, and if you don't preparation the lady, so the whole key is understand the mysterious gate or mysterious mystic point, because in the olden time they have no anatomy knowledge, but they feel that when the woman arousal, something changes inside, and the Tao discovered that there are 3 major ways that can get a woman to a very, very highly arousal and orgasm. So, oftentimes when men don't try to learn something when they have sex with a woman, the 50 times is only 50 seconds, or 1 minute or 2 minutes, finish in ejaculation. And now if you want to boil water, you're not going to boil water in 50 seconds, and that is the microwave only can do it. But the water, you normally not going to boil that way. So a lady is like water. You need to bring the lady up to boiling point. The boiling point is you bring the lady up into arousal, orgasm, and ejaculation. So we divide with the clitoris ejaculation, and we call the whole key about the gland that make it orgasm is clamp on urethra and bladder. So it's on the top. So penis of the man penis cannot go right in, it pass through.
Unless it's a bit...
That is the penis go this way and go this way. Otherwise they have no way to reach the woman. Yeah. So oftentimes normal have sex, faster. The man is too fast, and the friction too fast, and the man ejaculation. Yeah. And the ladies, they still don't feel anything yet. Okay? So in the Tao ways, we always very concerned that you have to get the lady clitoris ejaculation. So either way, clitoris or the G-spot, or we call the female mysterious gate. So usually if you put 2 fingers or 1 finger and you curve in, and when you arouse the clit, and now the mysterious gate, or we call the G-spot, started to swollen up. But they are big, they are not a small area, and everybody get ejaculation is in a different area. and they change every night, or they change all the time. So sometimes if you put the finger like this, and here the vagina, and here the finger, or your one finger or your two finger, the ring finger or the middle finger, and you go in and you massage. So you go in and you say, come on, come on, come on, like this. Now you have to understand the whole we call the ski gland or the female prostate gland. So now they give the name called the ski, skene, ski glands. Okay. Actually, it's called female prostate gland. It's the same function like a male. So this gland, they're actually producing fluid, and it cramps on the urethra, and here the bladder, and here the urethra. So sometimes when you stimulate this, it always confused by going to urinate. Actually, because you stimulate this gland, it also stimulate the nervous system of the bladder, and you stimulate, you go to pee.
Yeah. So drink a lot before, ladies, and also make sure you go to the toilet so you know this is not that. But it's the same effect. It feels like that, yeah.
So now when you can pass through that feeling, so when the man learn how to find this point, if you stimulate the clit, there are many machines, but sometimes the machine is too strong, and the woman are numb. Okay, so when sometimes you get the fluid of the woman or get a very natural fluid, they have many fluid selling, and you work on the clits until it's swollen up. Work on the leg, so the clits have leg, bow leg, and have the span of the body. So if you put the clits, is the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg is big down there. So the tip of the clit is very small. We call the penis, the gland penis of the woman. Now you have to work on the leg, work on the body. Now, and the clits go right to stimulate the ski gland or the prostate gland. And when you work enough, and sometimes you alternative working with we call the mysterious gate. When you work with the clits, the mysterious gate open.
And the woman has to relax for that. Like it's a major part, trusting.
That's why sometimes we do the massage. We massage the leg, the heart, the dantian, the groin area, the leg area, very tight, so you clear them out. And before you go, you play with the vagina, you care them. And after that, you work with the clits and the leg. If you massage the leg, because a lot of fluid come out on the leg, and the fluid started to come out. So now when the fluid come out, it's very easy for the lady more duplicate. And now it's again ejaculation very well.
Yeah. A leader. A woman can ejaculate, and it can be very strong too, huh?
Very strong. You spit to your face, and sometimes we think that the woman urinate.
Yeah. But this is not that, and it's we're abundant as women, and I think we haven't spoken about that. There is a healing part to that. Would you say it's a healing? How would you call this water? What does it actually do to a woman to have that? How good is it for us?
The emotional part. It's so blocked because we say you haven't released. So now sometimes we think that these glands are so much involved with the brain also, and because and the emotional, it's just like you are blocked. And you're making love, you never feel arousal, orgasm, ejaculation. You don't have a release. You build up so many the fluid, and you're waiting for release, and you're not really blocked inside there. So women also blocked by the mind. And when they not activate this water, so the healing water is when you get the water out, the healing. Okay, so we have the clitoris ejaculation, we have the, we call the mysterious gate ejaculation, and we have we call the uterus. And in the way of the Tao say, if you want to get the uterus orgasm, you need to learn how to contract the uterus until you feel orgasm. Now, women, usually they feel that when they feed the baby milk. And when they feed the baby milk, when the milk suck on the nipple, and they can feel a very highly arousal orgasm feeling of the uterus contracting. And after that, they forget it. But the Tao master, they discover that, they say, oh, this is very important practice. So women, if they don't do that, so they discover that this is preventing the lady. If the lady have uterus orgasm and activate the breast and massage the breast, activate the nipple, and activate the prostate gland, or we call the ski gland, and activate the clit, all these things will prevent a lot of become cancer because the energy flow. The most important part is sometimes the woman, have sex, and man very quick ejaculation, I finish. And they think that is the sex. It's no fun. No fun at all. So the woman will say, oh, they don't feel anything. So 85% the research is that 85% of the research is they don't feel, a woman never go into ejaculation.
And it's most women that can do that, nearly all women, right?
Every woman have all this gland. Yeah. Only that the man understand it or not. So that's why sometimes the lesbian, they really take care and study about the sexual organ, and they can always make their partner, the lesbian, ejaculation.
But we can do that to ourselves too, like we don't really...
Yeah, so
we can do that on our own, because the Taoism, it seems like there's a lot of self-maintenance going on. Like we don't need a partner absolutely to live that and to give that to our body.
So because we painting this one are very bad, like masturbation. Oh, you play with the crease, you play with all these things, and it's very bad image. And everybody, if they want to do something, they're always very careful, and they cannot, and they don't want to make people hear them, the sound and all the voice. So they are so restrict and so compressed and so much control.
Yeah. There's not much liberty. I mean, freedom. Yeah. Is it something to do at the beginning, in the middle of the sexual act? I mean, shall we start with that kind of female ejaculation ideally? Or?
The whole key we call foreplay, and there are many books about foreplay, carrying, touching, nipple, kissing, and this is a lot of technique. And now in the Tao we talk about the meridian, we talk about the knife flower, the very sensitive point of the nipple, and the connecting into the ovary and the uterus, and so all the nipple and all knife flower connecting to all the internal glands, especially is the sex gland.
Let's go into the jade egg, my delicious co-creators. Big kisses from the Tao Garden. We'll see you right back. Bye.